We're going to start here. We're going to work our way this way. I want you to name 2 things that are keeping you single right now at this moment. 2 things. It could be something a guy criticized you about. It could be something you noticed about yourself. It could be something that you've, honest with, like, hey, I have a bad habit of being a perfectionist, or I'm very rude, or whatever. But 2 things that are keeping you single right now.
Personal choice. I want to heal. I want to.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm a single.
I'll let you have that one, even though that has nothing to do with the question. But what's the other one then? So personal choice because you want time. But what else is keeping you single? It could be you're too selective. It can be any of these things.
I don't know. I don't want to date.
This is where you can reflect.
What if I want to be single for a little bit?
Come on, man.
What does that mean? That means you're gonna hop on dick.
Let me preface this question, and let me kind of explain why I'm asking this. There's no such thing as a woman being single by choice. It's the guy that you want either doesn't want you back, or you haven't found that guy yet.
I found
women ideally always want to be in a long-term relationship with a guy that they respect and admire.
Yeah.
Being single as a woman effectively means you're useless a lot of the times.
No, I found somebody, but.
So they don't like you back?
No, they do. But it's not the right timing.
He also wants to fuck other girls.
No. His wife passed away, and it's like.
Why is everyone dying around?
I don't know.
But
Jesus.
All right,
you guys are cursed.
Again,
Hail Mary.
what is keeping him from? You said he has a what? A wife?
His wife passed away. So he has kids. It's like very it's.
Are you the one doing the black magic?
What the heck?
There's a calming. The missing
How long
variable.
ago did his wife pass away?
Like 2-3 years.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
There's
so that's
something
a
that's
long
holding him
time.
back then. What do you think is holding him back from committing to you then?
I'd hate that though.
Well, we work in the same industry, wholesale real estate, and yeah, we don't want to mix. You don't want to mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the critical thinking
If you
part.
realize you could make it
What
happen.
trait or characteristic do you have that's making him second guess being with you? You know what it is. You just don't want to admit it.
I'm a perfectionist.
All right.
Just crazy, yeah.
Wait, you what?
Maybe.
It's kind of cute.
All right. 2 traits that are keeping you single right now. It could be something you discovered on your own or a complaint that a former lover probably gave to you.
I want to focus
Welcome. Focus?
on myself right now and build my empire.
Like for how long? Like 60 days in?
All right, so
Also, attacking him with bats probably doesn't help.
have they told you that you're selfish? Is that a criticism you've gotten?
It's hard to meet a man that doesn't ask for money. What are you thinking?
For this podcast,
Ladies,
I
see,
think
this is why this question is so revealing. I'm asking you to name 2 things that are keeping you single, not the other people.
What's keeping me single?
What's
I'm working
keeping
on
you single?
myself right now.
What are you working on particular that's fucking you up? That's what I'm asking. I need you ladies to reflect. I know this is difficult for you guys to take accountability and realize where you're fucked up at, because no one ever tells you that you're fucked up or stupid or annoying.
Okay,
So I want you
I'm
to
not
look
gonna
at.
lie. I don't text
I want you
back.
to look at something that you have wrong with you and say, damn, okay, maybe this is what's keeping me single. So you're not punctual. You don't respond.
Communication skills sucks.
Okay, what else?
I'm being honest.
Uh-huh.
And I do want to focus on myself with my notary, signing agent company that I'm doing right now. And what's keeping me single is I attract a lot of men, and men don't like that when you're with them. So
You're
I'm
an attention
focused.
seeker.
I like
Yes.
attention. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you're
true.
an attention seeker.
I don't reply back to texts.
Okay.
Those 2 things. It's true.
Okay. What about you? What 2 things that are keeping you single that either you've noticed yourself or men have complained about you?
I don't have a lot of time. My communication skills are not that great.
You got a master's in communication,
I know,
bro.
it's ironic.
What?
I'm great at mass communications, but interpersonal communications, not that, I wouldn't call that my strong suit. That and I, trust issues. I hate a liar. I feel like you're telling me, I'm dumb, and that's, something I value.
Stupid. Okay, so, prior men have told you that you have trust issues? You're too paranoid?
I can't handle lies. I'm very agreeable to a lot of things, but
Okay, so you become insufferable after you find out that they lied, right?
Sure.
Zucker on YouTube, nigga.
And then what's the last? And then what was the other one you said? Communication. All right, we need that a bit more.
Sorry, time. I don't have a lot of time. As I'm on a 3-hour podcast, yeah.
Yeah, give us a real criticism that you've gotten.
No, I'm serious. Not a lot of time.
So guys have told you don't give them enough time?
Yeah.
Really?
All right, I'm gonna write down selfish.
I think the lying's valid, but the time, you can make time.
That's the thing. I don't make time.
She just doesn't
Exactly,
like
so
him
you don't
enough.
make an effort.
All right, what about you? 2 things that are keeping you single.
Probably my career and
Okay.
my
OF and what else?
my taste in men.
Okay, what is your
She has
taste in
great
men?
taste in men.
You have great taste. What the fuck?
No,
Stop talking. Just shut the fuck up.
I don't know. Instead of my taste in men, I'll just go with I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
Men love bitches. What the-
Okay.
Yeah,
wh-
that's
wh-
fine.
wh-
I love bitches.
all right. Let's have an uncomfortable conversation. Are the men out of your league? Probably.
Yeah, we are.
The men are out of your league. Okay. So your standards. You have high standards.
That's a big one. Girls fuck guys that would never date them when they're kind of aware of it and think they could date these guys.
Yeah.
So they're trying to date guys that they fuck, and they get a little delusional.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's fucking you, he's not. Like, you're not hot, like, oh, he's fucking me, therefore he's dating me.
Guys will-
Do you guys ever download that information like, wait a minute, this millionaire fucked me, so therefore I can get a millionaire? No.
Men
You
will-
can't get
men
him.
will
He's not
sleep-
responding
we'll sleep
to
down
you.
a couple notches.
Yeah.
What we would date.
This guy is literally just fucking. He's not.
Well,
You're not retaining him.
Given what she does and the amount of money she makes, she's automatically going to be locked in at a certain class of guy. But the problem is that these classes of men are not going to want to take her seriously because of her profession.
But is that the big?
Basically, in other words, she writes a check that she can't cash.
Is the big illusion that a millionaire fucks a woman and she thinks that, oh, I can get a millionaire? This is the only illusion stopping women.
Yeah.
There's no other illusion. It's just this one, right?
It's one of the biggest things that fucks women up that are higher earners.
If I was a woman, I would know. I'd be like, whoa, he only fucked. He didn't take me out. He didn't do anything. Like, I would know I'm being used.
Yeah.
How come women run that fairy
We'll go along
tale?
with it for like a year. Like,
I like a
dude's
ring.
house at Texas.
I like
Like
promise
the men
rings.
carry the fairy tale to the men, like women.
Like, if he's not taking you on a date occasion, shit, if a dude's just like, oh, come to my house at 2 in the morning and
Well-
never hit you else, he's not trying to
that's
date
the
you
issue
at all.
though.
Yeah.
They're taking them to dinner, taking them out, so they're confused.
How can they know for sure?
They don't know. That's the fucking game,
Because
bro.
if you think about it, he'll even post on socials and fucking disappear. He'll do it all, right? So they can never know. They can always get fucked over every single time.
I think women just have to have the wherewithal that, like, if you do certain things, right, it's going to be very difficult to secure certain types of guys. That's kind of what happens. She wants a higher earner. She wants a guy that's in the top 1% of
Bro,
earning.
enough of this higher earner
So-
shit. They end up alone for all their lives if they do this. Ladies, if you stay with this fucking high earner, you get abandoned.
The thing what girls say and what they actually do is not the same either. They put all these things, but they meet someone they like.
All right, let me keep going here. All right, Miss Brazil, 2 things that are keeping you single.
I'm picky
Okay.
and
Virgin.
And she's not sucking dick, so they're like gone.
Does that happen to you where men have just left because you said I'm waiting?
no.
No.
They,
Okay, that's a lie because then
They
you
stay?
would have been with them.
They stay?
See, that's how I know you be lying, bro.
No, because
Sign off here, man.
because I go after guys that are Christian.
My nigga.
So
Wait,
they're
hold
not
on.
they're not doing all that. They're not doing all that.
Let's be honest here. In the church, they're fucking.
No.
Bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't say. Hold on.
Yeah, they are.
I can't say for the whole
The
church.
Mormons are.
I can't say for the whole church, but I can say this person who's really been looking for a relationship with God, someone who's actually like really wanting to better their life, and someone who's actually looking for.
They're having anal
All right,
sex.
all right, all right, all right. Let's stay focused. So you said you're too selective.
Sorry.
Okay,
Yes.
and then what's the
Sorry.
second thing that's keeping you single then?
I think I'm too nice.
Too nice. No, guys like nice girls.
Flattering.
Yo, this
Like a
this
people
experiment
pleaser.
is really revealing to female nature.
Flattering.
That's why I like asking this question because women have a very difficult time critically thinking and seeing what their flaws are because reality doesn't reinforce their problems. Does that make sense?
Or they don't want
Like no one ever tells you guys you're or you're annoying or whatever. Very rarely does it happen. So like for you guys, it's very difficult for you guys to like self-criticize because you don't get honest feedback. Versus like for us, like if we're not
We
getting
roast each other all the
bitches,
time.
we know we're doing something wrong because like reality reminds us that we're losers. Reality never tells you guys you're losers though, which is why this experiment is so revealing. Like they say things like "I'm too nice," right? Like
What does that even mean?
like
It's like a people pleaser. Like you kind of like can't say no, and it's like
You can't say no?
But they wouldn't not date you.
Hold
bro.
on.
You're too available.
No,
They
come
get
on,
bored.
nigga,
It's
That's the
not-
problem.
we'll
It's-
move on. What about you? 2 things that keep you single.
I think I intimidate men, but they probably think I'm a whore. So
I think it's more the horror one.
No, you get all the time. Like, I bet you have like 10 other men.
Oh,
wait, what'd you say?
real quick, DPG thing gifted subs.
Hey, shout out to you,
A
DPG.
bunch of subs. Shout out to you, DPG. Thank you.
Okay, what about you, Ethiopia? What's keeping you single?
50 subs
Two
on Rumble.
things.
100 subs on Rumble.
Two things that's keeping you single.
Who?
Two things that are keeping you single.
The attitude.
Money. And
Money.
yeah, I feel like
your money?
yeah, I feel like
Too much money?
my money gotta be all the way up to really like start dating.
How many men have asked you how much you make on a date? Come on, man.
Wait, how much money do you make?
Maybe like maybe one or two guys
What?
actually. And I don't really
Don't
answer
care
that
how much.
question. It's really confidential,
What
but
is that?
No man
We
has
don't care
ever
how much
asked a
money you make.
woman how much they make.
don't care at
That's
all.
never
If they have
happened.
less or
Men
more
have
than
some
you.
broke
men.
Bro,
Broke
stop
men.
the fucking bullshit.
A broke
We
man
don't
does
care.
it. 2025 Gen.
Bro, I'm telling you, the
Millennium.
purpose of this so you guys can feel this is a very difficult exercise for women. This is very, like for us, we all know our flaws. But for them, it's very difficult for them to know their flaws and then acknowledge it and admit it. No dude's
Listen.
gonna deny you on a date because of the money you make, man.
baby.
Come on. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, nobody's denying you and saying, "Oh, sorry, you don't make it up.
caller.
You don't make enough money to date you. You don't make it up to date me." Like no guy ever would say that.
If I make more than a man, they get intimidated by it.
So where does this come from? It's like a
Probably the
programming
attitude.
to
Yeah,
be politically
so, like,
correct.
Being too much of a
financial
dick
status for sure, and then like
will keep you single. Yeah. That
to
works.
keep you single.
All right.
Like
Okay. So
maturity.
okay. So we'll go with that. You
I like him, yeah,
you don't make
sure.
enough money.
I
What's
am
the second thing
immature.
that keeps
Thank
you
you.
single? What's the second thing that keeps you single?
Nice for you.
maturity, like maturity levels.
What?
You're not
I
mature?
feel like,
You're too mature.
well, me personally, I feel like,
Merch.
The men aren't mature enough.
yeah, men in general, I feel like have changed over the years, and it's different to grasp onto, especially with social media, and that's just big for a lot of people to understand. So yeah, definitely like
You, not the
status,
men.
and then like
How
This is such a revealing
today's
experiment.
generation.
How old she says she is? How old are you again?
23.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right. What about you? Two things that are keeping you single.
I can name a few. I know I'm picky,
Damn,
but then
a
I
few.
also know I'm very stubborn and I don't listen. My ex would always tell me I learned things the hard way and I push him to the
All
extreme.
right. So you don't obey.
No, I don't listen very well.
But
No.
you're a
That's
chef.
That's the definition. You don't obey.
You're a chef and you don't
guess.
obey? That makes no sense, bro.
Yo, Drake,
What
she
did
can
your,
follow a guidebook, but not her man.
How long were you with your guy for?
For
That's crazy.
3 years.
3 years. Okay. And what did he do?
What did you do?
Sold drugs?
Yeah,
You sold drugs, huh?
Really? He sold drugs.
he was, and then like he would drive like the trucks.
I knew it, bro. Food and drugs?
Scammer.
Scammer? Is he Haitian?
Guyanese.
Oh, what's gun by?
Guy in Shout of Fresh.
Yeah, those
So let me
guys.
get this
Man.
straight. So first you say you're
Gotta
too
stay away
picky,
from those.
Yeah.
but you picked a drug dealer.
I know. Like it's.
Wow.
I don't know.
Maybe she's trying to fix
Genius.
her mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They're more fun. They're more fun.
They're
They're
more
more
fun.
flashy. Why not?
That's why you're single at
She's
40.
allowed to grow.
No, but she said that
She's allowed to what?
like you were paying for his shit, weren't you?
No, I was not.
Were you helping him out financially?
No.
With the scamming?
No, I was not. No.
So why'd you not obey him then? I guess.
I just didn't listen to him. I didn't believe whatever he was doing, what he was saying to me was right. I just didn't believe him.
What, you fucking did him, though?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like we just
I
did
don't know.
not.
It's crazy.
Yeah, if you don't respect
Mesh
someone
well.
enough to obey, we
You're the
wouldn't date them.
problem.
No, I know I am the problem, but he's the problem too.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He's a drug
That's
dealer.
why I'm like asking that question, bro.
Cooked.
I'll take it. I'll take
Bruh.
You know, it's
This is very
either
revealing because you know what's crazy about this, Zerka, Jake, and Marion? All women here on the panel want a man, but yet at the same time, their own habits and actual qualities are not good for men.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
like, bro, it doesn't fit.
If you want a high value man, you have to obey him. You know, it can go too extreme, of course, or some guys are crazy controlling, but to some extent, you have to obey.
You know what's weird? If these girls were men, they wouldn't date themselves. They'd say, fuck, this is a bad deal. You know what I mean?
I would date myself.
No, well,
Bro, yeah, you might.